Hi, and welcome, Sagittarius, to your February reading. Welcome to Paula B Energy. Glad that you're here. This is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. So you'll want to check out the other videos for the other parts of your chart to get a more whole, complete picture of how the energy of the month of February is going to express for you. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with everyone. That's okay. Take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. That'll be for somebody else. All right, let's see what's coming up for you, Sagittarius. Now, as you may or may not know, I like to do kind of rows of cards, and the first row is always the recent past. That's, in the last 6 weeks or so. Could also be, some of the energy that you're feeling now, because those all kind of blend together. Oh, and there it went. So I'm not going to take that one because it did not turn over. The next row is going to be the current energy, what's happening or coming to happen for you. The next row is your challenges for the month. Then we've got what Spirit wants you to know. Let's see. Recent past, current energy, challenges, outcomes, and then Spirit, what Spirit wants you to know. Oh, forgot what I was doing there for a minute. Because holy mackerel, cards are flying everywhere, but they're not flipping over. So my agreement with Spirit is that the card has to flip over. That way I know it's not me being like fumble-fingered, which apparently I am right now. Ooh, and there's a really good card there. I'm liking that. Okay, so Sagittarius, here we go. After a rough time shuffling. All right, in your recent past, you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, that's the sword of truth. Swords are air energy. They're all about our thoughts, our mental processes, and logic and clarity. And when the sword comes out, oftentimes it's an idea that has occurred to you, but it is also the sword of truth and being able to see what is true and right. So in your recent past, you may have had to face up to a truth. It might not have been an easy truth to face up to, but it has come to your attention and now you can't unknow it. So that's what's going on right now and in your recent past. You've also had the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is literally a message of love. Pages are messengers in tarot, and this page is bringing forth his little cup of love right there. Cups are all about our emotions. It has to do with the energy of water, the ebb and flow of our emotions. And so this is a message of love. Perhaps this is perhaps the truth, the message of love was the truth that you learned. That could be it as well. We'll know a little bit more about that as we move through the reading. Okay, so then we have the Knight of Pentacles in your current energy. This is slow and steady wins the race. The Knights are always about action. Pentacles corresponds to the element of earth. Earth that is slow, steady. It is solid. It's the ground beneath our feet that helps us stay grounded and safe and secure. So the Knight of Pentacles, notice that his horse is in motion. He is in motion. It's just he's not swift motion, okay? So this is, I'm going to do the thing. This is the thing that I have decided to do, and I will do it without fail. It might take me a while to get there, but I'm going to get there no matter what. So you might be in that energy right now, Sagittarius, and for fire signs, that just feels like, oh my goodness sakes, this is taking forever. So, it's okay. Sometimes we're in a season where things kind of feel like they're plodding along a little bit and we're not getting to the thing that we want. Keep in mind that this also is going to mean some cooperation and some collaboration. The Three of Pentacles is all about that. What we see here is a craftsman who is demonstrating his craft. What we don't see in this picture, but was in the original depiction of this card, is the other two people. So in the original depiction of this card, it shows three people. One is the banker, one is the architect, and the third is this this craftsperson. It takes all three of them to build the beautiful building that they are in. So this card, you only see him. So it's showing that there's work to be done. It's the Three of Pentacles. So you're at the beginning of the journey. That's okay. You're building your skills, and that you will be collaborating or working with other people. It might seem slower to work with other people, but in the end, you're going to be able to do what you need to do and accomplish more than you would by yourself. Okay. Then, in your challenge position, Sagittarius, you have the Hermit reversed, actually. So I'm showing you what the card looks like upright. So what we see is a Hermit. He's on a very narrow path. It looks like it's high up, and he doesn't want to take a misstep. It looks like there's a snake right here in his path. So he's got some dangers. He sees the snake. He's looking down. Notice he has the lantern, which is his own inner light shining forth. Now, you received this card this way. So reversed, wow, he looks like he's hanging upside down. Kind of like, almost like he's not grounded is the message I'm getting. So your challenge this month, Sagittarius, is you need to be a little bit more grounded. You also need to be shining your light. And sometimes that requires going within. That's what the Hermit does. He goes within himself to see what his own truth is, what is his authentic self, and how can he shine that light or that fire out into the world. So your challenge is going to be going within and not being so outwardly directed. And also staying out of that ridiculous worry for no reason that doesn't do any good. So notice this woman here, she's actually woken up from a sleep because she is worrying about something. In fact, here's her. And notice that the figure that she's worrying about is sort of translucent. So not really in the here and now. She's worrying about things that it's not doing her any good to worry about it. In fact, it's impacting her health. She's not going to feel very good after a sleepless night. Swords are air energy, so that's about our thoughts and our mental processes. So your challenge this month, Sagittarius, is going to be that you got to quit the worrying, the anxiety and the excessive worry. And I'm talking about excessive worry. I'm not talking about looking at things and going, yeah, this is the way it is and we got to face up to it. I'm talking about this is that catastrophic thinking that we often get into when we get into that negative spiral. We really are going to have to control that if we want to manifest what we are here to do. Okay, so your outcome cards are rather interesting. What you have first is the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is literally an offer of love or a new love. And this could be not only a romantic relationship, but it could be something new that you are loving to do. It could be new love that you are showing for yourself and taking care of yourself. That very beautiful cup, your cup overfloweth, right? Your cup runneth over. Cups are all about our emotions. So you have a lot of emotions that are happening, and they are good ones. When we see cups, we're seeing good emotions, right? We're seeing those good things, not a whole bunch of negative emotion. When the cup is upside down, that indicates that it's the more negative emotions. And then to clarify that, you've got the Four of Cups. Now notice that this person, they've got these three cups here. They're upright, so they've got some good stuff going on. He apparently is reading or writing in a journal or something, and he's kind of gazing off into the distance. And here is this disembodied hand holding a cup towards him, and it looks like it's even bigger than the cups that he has. So this is some sort of opportunity for a wonderful emotional fulfillment experience, and he doesn't seem to be reaching for it yet. He's either got his eyes closed. No, he's looking, but he's sort of gazing off. He might be off into his own world. Often this card is interpreted as boredom or being in your own world. To me, this is not seeing the opportunity that's in front of you. So, excuse me. So this month, Sagittarius, you're going to want to actually look for these opportunities so that you can grab that cup. That's full of good stuff. You want that stuff. Grab this offer of love here that's coming towards you. The way that you cannot do it is by staying in that mental space of worry. And then Spirit says, Six of Swords. Six of Swords, look at that. She's moving forward. She is not looking back. There's nothing back there for her. She's accepted the truth about her situation. She's got those swords with her. That's her thoughts. That's her clear thinking about it. And she is moving forward in the direction that she is pushing the boat. So, are you moving forward? What are you focused on? Are you thinking clearly? Are you letting your worrisome thoughts take over for you? Are you looking for those opportunities? All these are questions you want to ask yourself this month, Sagittarius. And then the oh so wonderful card. And I'm going to say this is a card of Sagittarius because, wow, look at that sun. The sun is the card of blessing in the tarot. It is the card of fire signs. And it is the card that shows that you will have abundance. The sun is life and light and warmth. We don't have any life on the planet without the sun. However, if the sun was reversed, what happens when there's too much sun? Everything burns up. What happens when there's not enough sun? Everything freezes. So it's about balance as well. But whenever we get this card in a reading, it blesses the entire reading. It is telling me that there is going to be abundance for you. This is what Spirit is trying to say. But you have some work to do. Abundance just doesn't, fall into your lap just because you want it to. You got to put in some effort. Primarily for you this month, Sagittarius, the effort is going to be in really working on your thought processes and aligning those up with the opportunities that are coming towards you. Are you aware of those? Whew. Okay, let's talk about relationships. For those of you who are looking for a relationship, with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups in the reading, I am going to say that there is more than likely going to be opportunities for you for new love to come into the situation. It's going to require some compromise and some cooperation on your part with that Three of Pentacles. Might be an earth sign that is coming towards you. Worrying about, do they like me? Is this going anywhere? Blah, blah, blah. All of that. Now is not the time for that. You need to know what it is that you want. What kind of relationship do you want? You need to be thinking about that. That will help that, that big cup that's being offered to you, that will help that come to you a little bit faster. And then you'll receive the blessing. You'll be able to move forward with the relationship once you leave that stuff behind. For those of you in an existing relationship, it looks like things are going well. You're working together. You're collaborating. You're cooperating with one another. Stay out of the worry. Focus on what your goals are as a couple. Now, this also applies to friendships and business partnerships. So what are your common goals? Are you working towards them? All right. In the arena of health, looks like you've had to... You've had a hard truth that you've had to face up to. There's some good stuff with that as well. And now you're working in partnership with probably your healthcare providers and whoever else, maybe your significant other, working together to improve your health. Worry is not going to help that because that just increases stress. So it's time to stop worrying about that. It's time to take a little bit of a rest. Keep in mind that this Four of Cups is also resting. And fours is the number of foundation, a solid foundation. So literally he is taking a rest. He's doing something. Honestly, he's in the middle of self-care, if you want to be honest, because he's developing a foundation for his emotions to be calm, to not be in a state of worry and anxiety. It's actually a really peaceful scene. There's not anything really negative about this scene. And when we're in that state of peace, then we can recognize the opportunities that are coming toward us. It looks like if you have been having a little bit of a health battle, you're going to see a little bit uplifting of that. That sun is going to bless all of that. And you've got the Ace of Cups. So it looks like when you can elevate your attitude and get it out of the energy of worry, you're going to experience some relief, which I think is really great. Okay, and then as far as wealth is concerned, so in the area of careers, entrepreneurship, any of that type of thing, your financial situation, looks like you've had to face a truth. Perhaps you said, okay, this year I'm going to be really clear with my finances and I'm really going to work hard to get those under control. Very good. Slow and steady in this arena is going to win the race for you. Make a plan and execute it. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. It is going to take slow and steady work. That 3 of Pentacles, working at it. It's also you going to, stop. Okay, I'm taking this advice for myself. Stop worrying about all of that. And trust that the steps that you're taking are working. They will work. You just have to implement them. Take a break. It looks like as far as what your return will be. So like for those of you who are already in an existing career of some kind, you're actually going to be collaborating with people and really working as part of a team in order to improve your situation. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, there is some, solopreneurship happening here, and it's going to be really important for you to stay grounded in what's important and what is actually moving your business forward. As far as financial situations overall, slow and steady wins the race. Take measured steps to make it happen. Don't get stuck. Just keep moving forward and you'll receive that wonderful blessing. Sagittarius. Whew. All right. I like it. There's some good things coming towards you this month. I really like that offer of love. That can be all kinds of things, not just a romantic relationship. Okay, now we're going to pull an oracle card and see what advice this oracle has to give us. We're going to do a little bibliomancy here, which means that I'm going to kind of let my eyes skim through the words and see what pops out. Your card is kindness. It's a really beautiful card. It shows this kind of a tree person here giving a flower to a young child. Cultivate consideration and understanding of other people. Make a concerted effort to perk up someone else's day by doing something considerate, good, and loving. A small boy receives a daisy from a wise old tree. Daisies are associated with simplicity, tolerance, and cleanliness. The gift of a daisy can signify devotion. The squirrels, birds, and rabbits are gregarious and relate to being sociable. If you have been keeping to yourself or staying at home, this is a push to get out and visit someone who might need company. Taking a little time to call someone on the phone and being a caring listener is an act of kindness. Trees are grounded in the earth and reach up into the heavens. They help you have a higher vision of the difference you can make in someone's life. Consider how you can spread a little kindness today. Ooh, I like that. I like the fact that it brought in that groundedness that we talked about before. Staying grounded is really going to help you in this month, February. The month of February. The month of love, right? The month of love and kindness. Okay. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope you'll join me next month. If you want to do that, you might want to, ding the little notification bell. The thumbs up really help the channel to grow. And please comment and let me know how your month is going. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you join me next time. Y'all have a great month. Bye.